Hello, everyone. Hello, little creatures. Thank you for scurrying in here. Welcome to Lugal's world, the magical world of Lugal, where we open up the spirit world over events and people. And yeah, so today we're going to cover an amazing person, Lana Del Ray. We're going to deep dive into whatever the spirit has to say about her incarnation. And we're here with my favorite and most amazing, one of my favorite tarot readers here, Brandon. We have his information in the
Thank
description. Please support him by buying a reading. He has so much experience in life. We're both intuitive dominants, ENFPs, here delivering you the most wonderful spirit information. Yes, aho and amen. Let us begin. So
so by the way, I know that Lana Del Rey is a stage name. I forgot her real name, even though she's probably my favorite of the female musicians we're going to be covering. Probably my favorite current top of the list person, and I don't know her real name, just her stage name. So we're going to go with that for now. And the first thing I saw before I even pulled from my physical deck was like a message directly to my third eye, the Eight of Swords. You know, the woman tied up to the fence, blindfolded. So she might be feeling right now, during this very moment as you're watching this video, she is not feeling like she's in control of her career path, her success. It feels like she the control is in the hands of other people. She does not like the lack of creative freedom that she has right now. That is what that energy is implying to me, and that's very interesting for her because usually her music is very uh, self-made and it's like very emotional, and personal to her. So it's interesting that she doesn't have the control she wants to have over her own music right now. What what do you think? Or what comes up for you?
some more time here. So continue with your part of the reading.
Okay, so I'll clarify the Eight of Swords. Can we explain the Eight of Swords? What is causing the Eight of Swords? Lana Del Rey. Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, so it seems that some secrets are coming out. Things that were lies are being exposed, and someone is in trouble. And I don't know who it is, not her necessarily, maybe someone who works in the background or something. But it just seems like they're all caught up on money and using her as an accessory for their own, exploitative services. That's actually what I'm getting from this. So it doesn't sound like she has a great management team at the moment. What are you picking up? And I'm seeing Nine of Swords in my head. So there's something seriously off with this energy. What do you think?
Need a little bit more time to decode.
Okay. If I were to continue, I would say what she wants right now is to be left alone. She doesn't want people doing readings on her on YouTube, probably. But we love you anyway if you're watching. Um, and she doesn't. She just wants her own space to do her. Remember when the Britney Spears debacle came out and she was being controlled by her family and like it was free Britney. I feel like there should be a free Lana, but like free her creativity, free her music, free her expression of herself. Let her change her name again. Do something else. That's what that's what I'm getting. So yeah, I'll let you uh, continue to meditate on it until. Are you a fan of her music?
I'm neutral towards her.
Neutral. Okay.
Yeah.
So probably to get a reading from you then.
Yeah, I'll be pretty neutral. I like my favorite readings. What I do is the entire incarnation of the person. Like in the blessing, I do a 3-card reading, and this is what I also do for my clients, is the 3-card reading where it looks at the blessing and the curse and the thing that sits in between. It's like the Tao of the person's soul. And I'm the one who created this kind of reading. I've never heard of it being done before with that specific lens, the Tao and the blessing and the curse.
Cool. I like your approach to it. You can definitely use that one for this reading, and then I will do what I do, which is get a sequence of cards at random times, or they are transmitted to my third eye, and then I talk about it. But overall, I think we're on the right path here. So, have you pulled those cards yet?
Yes, the 3 cards. So we have the reverse First of Wands in the Fabio Lustrani deck here. So we have a lot of fire going on. This is Kether, the highest of the Kabbalah. This is the energy that looks from the highest and looks down with compassion. This is the roots. This is the root of fire. It is the first initial root. It is all encompassing spiritual substance here. So this is the first. So I feel like, and it's reversed. So there's a lot of things that she's like created. There's a lot of wish to creation. There's a lot of pulling from the divine, from the higher intuitive place. There's a lot of power, energy, life force, but it gets kind of twisted. It gets kind of like you said, it comes out in a way that isn't the most. It gets hindered. There's a resistance there. So this inversion of what she's trying to create, it gets hijacked. It gets something that becomes unfulfilling rather than fulfilling. I think that the risk taking turns into more of a monotony, and the determination is curtailed. So I feel that the things that she starts aren't exactly what she wanted them to be, and so this is a big theme in her energy. But the good news, she's expressing her power, her energy openly. So that's the main, the Tao, what sits in between. And this is the mythology of this is like the mighty Hercules. She has got 2 different forces. I feel that she's someone who can unify the poles, the opposites, and heroically move through in the center, in the Christ impulse, balance between 2 opposites. And she's a very ballsy and fiery kind of woman. So this is what I see from that. Very optimistic, very open, but it comes out the way she doesn't. So it's kind of like a catch-22 with that. I think that the blessing, it's the energy of the blessing is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So there's a lot of like Capricorn energy going on, but it's Sagittarius. It's an expansion of Jupiter in the 21st degree to the 20th degree of Capricorn. There, the 21st of Sagittarius, the 20th of Capricorn. This is the great mother, Bina, waters and the earth of Asaya, the mother of her element. This is, yeah, the mother of earth. So she's tapping into that feminine energy, that maternal energy, and this being her curse. Maybe it's the place where she's open-hearted and friendly is the place where she's taking advantage of in certain places. She's strong and sensitive and protective, but I feel like the protection isn't always where it needs to be at certain times. And so there can be, the feminine energy can be more of a devouring side, maybe her to herself or others when it comes to the curse, or maybe she had difficulties with her mother happening. There is in her a deep need for fertility, womanliness, security. Like this is very much a part of her. But I feel like in this life, she's kind of not got it to a certain extent, being a public figure like this. So there's a weakness that's there, which is totally understandable with like a situation like that. So that can manifest feelings of moodiness and undecidedness, a weakness from the lack of stability. So that's but it's also a blessing too. It's also a tremendous blessing to have weaknesses like that, because then you're more prone to really idealize and give form to all of that. I think on the blessing side, what we have here is the air element. So there's the Lovers, the most complex card. You have a lot of like this very yin and yang, sun and moon contrast energy. Like we said before, she balances the poles. So there's a difficulty with love. There's a difficulty with deep desires, hidden wishes. There is fighting back and suppressing going on, that kind of energy. It's like she's at her best, I feel like, and at her worst, she carries kind of a Lilith energy. There is she's in the place of like fulfilling of wish, fulfilling of desire in her heart, trying to bring that desire there. There's a devotion, there's a melting into another one, unification of that. There is a deep beauty in that. So, but I feel like part of her difficulty in life is so much trust, optimism, and that kind of is a detriment to her, maybe with people or situations, because air isn't the most stable element. So you have a lot of change, you have a lot of contrast. The sun and moon are constantly shifting and moving around each other. So overall, this reading is we have earth, fire, and air. Earth, fire, and air. There's no water here. So there's probably some dryness, some lack of cohesion that's happening. The heart chakra might not be the most stable place for her, and so maybe that's why she's able to make such powerful emotional music, because she's experiencing the full spectrum of all of these energies. You have a lot of the great mother kind of energy. Both her blessing and her curse are Bina in the Kabbalah, so they're the great mother. They're on the side of severity. So there's a lot of darkness here, but that doesn't necessarily mean bad. Darkness is that creative place where all things are formed through darkness. We're born in the darkness of the womb, right? So she's deeply embedded into that darkness of being, but touching Tifrath, touching the center, touching the place of beauty and balance and harmony. So how do you feel about that reading, Brennan?
That was great. I think it definitely embodies her essence, her grace, how she, shows herself and how she reaches out to the world. I feel like you explained it all very well. I would say she has a very elegant personality, or poise of some kind. But either way, as for what's coming up, I'm getting the devil in reverse, which I think for her in this case means firing some people from her studio or company or band. I don't know what I don't know what she does. Maybe should I even be speculating on that? I don't know. But you're gonna catch whoever this is, and they're going down. They're going to, I can't think of any cool phrases, but you're going there, yeah. And then I feel like she's a tough person. Let me pull another card just to, yeah, okay. So we have Seven of Pentacles here. She's still, very hard at work, very focused, very determined, very focused on her success and like her dreams, her goals, her future. She wants all of this lined out, but she does not like the options that she has right now. And those options are there because of some things that I feel are within her control that she may feel are not in her control. So that's what I'm getting out of that. Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
I think that's all. So thank you everyone who joined this tarot reading for Lana Del Ray. If you enjoyed this comment, please comment what you think about the reading. Comment about if you do a reading for Lana, tell us what you get, as well as go and book readings with us together, because two eyes are better than one. And find out your purpose. Find out any question you have, business, love, whatever you want to answer. We can answer it through the tarot using all of the experience and methods and astrology that we have. So Don't delay. Book us today. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Peace. Figure out how to stop recording here.
We'll figure it out.
Let's switch to my left. There we go.